The police say they found her hanging in her jail cell. And black folk everywhere erupted in grief. The voices calling her martyr carried her smiling picture as proof. They called it suicide. We called it murder. What if it was both? What if they dragged her so hard against the pavement she did not want to get up? What if they laid brick over brick until the Texas highway was a catacomb? The culmination of all our past lives caving in on her until the weight of it was too much. I know what it is to be crushed, to have hope drained from my bones, a trembling black woman with trauma stretching across generations. I've been crying for centuries. I cannot stop. I know what it's like to have one foot in the grave, to have a freezer stacked with liquor, but an empty fridge, succumb to stagnancy and decay in my own bed, my nightmares clamoring out of my skull, panic attacks shaking me until I too am a prison. I've wished death on myself many times, but it was never my idea. Whether I jumped or was pushed, someone still put me on a cliff. Oppression can kill you from the inside out, break you until you are a body of casualty, strangle you until breath is a distant memory. We've gotten so used to dying, we've begun to expedite the process. Suicide, our way of cutting out the middleman. There is a unique kind of sadness that comes with being despised without reason, that comes when self-hate is a rational decision to make. Whether or not she tied the noose herself, she was lynched. If she broke or was broken, it isn't enough to be a strong black woman. Sometimes it is too much to carry the torch with her hands engulfed in flames, to create the movements they will silence you in, to lead the marches only to have everyone tread on your back, to know your face might not make the nightly news. Even when we shout and say her name, stamp Sandra Bland on our t-shirts, we flattened her into a symbol of the movement, turned her into a battle cry, marched for a name and neglected the woman. What if that night her voice was a ceasefire? What if she laid down her arms and walked into the light before they could drag her? A final act of protest. What if she wasn't the hero smiling in every picture? Does that make her any less deserving of a revolution? Some women die for a cause, and some women just, I still want to be worth fighting for. Even if I surrender.